Let me see. So I hope I'm loud and clear. So I've been trading Bitcoin for some time. I think out of 21 trades, I've only had two losses. That's on BTC, two or three losses on Bitcoin. Let me just show you people the chart. Out of around 20, 21 trades that I've taken on Bitcoin, I think I've just had two or three losses. Like you can say I marked them out with an X. Then we had one, was it last week, that failed around here. Then the other is in the past. I don't know, yeah, this X. So out of around 21, out of around 20 trades, we have only taken, if you go back to the private group, I know you people can count them, the setups, because I've shared all those trades, I guess so, yeah. So out of the 21 trades, I've had three losses. But what have I been using? I've been using the normal strategy that I shared with you people. Yeah. You can see that this trade, I didn't even mark out this trade, but I also sold this market. But I've just been using a concept of just the fundamentals, yeah, without even the strategy. Of course, the strategy is what we base on to make the entry. But without even the strategy, we would have gotten some good trades out of this. Yeah. So look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been going up, like always up, but this was a solid downturn. I think I've been calling this for 2 months now. This whole M pattern was a solid downturn, and it gives me more bias because of this pattern it's forming right now. Yeah. Anything bad would happen, and we see Bitcoin at 60. What price is this? At around 69, I mean 59 or 55. Because even though it's to form what we call a harmonic pattern, yeah? Even though it's to form that harmonic pattern right there, if I'm to be right, it has to give us something like this. And this is around 50 something, yeah? So I still believe Bitcoin is still dropping, but you know, Bitcoin moves with fundamentals. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. So I don't trade, the guys in the private group know that we don't trade, we also trade traders' sentiment. For example, if there are traders out there looking for this kind of pattern, a harmonic pattern, maybe a bat pattern, or a pumpkin bat, yeah, they are going to look at price coming down here. But at this point, at 54,000, that's the price it takes currently to mine one Bitcoin, meaning so many miners are going to be put out of business. So you may have a retracement around here at 57. I'm not saying it has to happen, but it's what I'm looking at. Bitcoin currently is in a solid downtrend. A solid downtrend. You can see by the number of candles. Of course, you can pull up some order blocks there to try to get you space to turn. Like for example, we have our next order block at around 63. That's on the 4-hour order block. The one which is so strong. Then we have scalping order blocks. And yeah, the next scalping order block is around 61. So you're supposed to be extremely careful. Now, if this order block doesn't hold and push Bitcoin up to above 67, it's going to be a bloodbath. Yeah. So I've been analyzing Bitcoin. 22 trades, 3 losses, I guess, if I'm to calculate well. GBPUSD had a time when it was disturbing me a lot. A lot. I think the guys who take some signals realize, sorry guys, about the vibration. Yeah, let me just mute his phones. Just a minute. So, okay. So Bitcoin gave me a hard time. I mark out some X's, some I leave them out, but I declare it in the general group. As you all know, I'm very open with my trading. I take a loss, post it there. If someone takes my stop loss, it was a good competition. Yeah. So I expect GBPUSD to fall at some point because this is simple based technical analysis. No one should tell you that trend lines don't work. But look at this. This is a daily time frame trend line. And you have it on the upside. It's the one that pushes market to the downside with the NFP news that we had, right? Guys, remember that analysis, remember it clearly. But if we have GBP break this trend line, it's going to be another one. We may come up to around 245. Yeah, 245. So basically, right now it broke above broke a trend line, simple trend line to the upside, this one, and give us a retest. That gave me the second entry for today. Now, today I decided not to share the setups in the general group. I just decided to trade in-house. I don't know if people took the setups. I don't force people to trade that, but it's the same concept. What would I be looking for tomorrow? Now, this week first gave us a fake out. Yeah. This week first gave us a fake out. I'm not going to mark the highs and lows of the week, but it shows that this week is supposed to be bearish simply. But look at this. The week has kind of changed. It's back to last week's low. And yeah, we're expecting action to keep prevailing around there. But what will make me change my bias from this buy is if we have a simple break of that trend line here and get a retest. I'll be looking to short GBP to down here. But for now, I'm just watching how GBP is moving. Yeah, I'm just watching how it's moving. It's still giving me upside momentum, but this kind of movement doesn't last in GBP. So I'm supposed to watch it closely. Supposed to watch it closely. Of course, tomorrow I may share the setups in the channel because we have the channel and the group, but it depends. Yeah, it depends. At times the setup is too sweet and you don't feel like you should just give it out, keep it in house. Then I remember sharing this setup on ETHFI. ETHFI is a project that I've been looking at. Now the technical analysis is basically almost the same. I expected ETHFI to pump to the upside, but of course, this currency is full of Bitcoin. Yeah, you can see how the structure is broken. Of course, we had the retest of this rectangle, which is a continuation pattern, and the market is just dipping with it. Yeah, dipping with it. So you can draw a trend line up there. If it's broken, you know that once the trend line is broken, we may come to 8. So this is simple technical analysis without making things complicated. Let's just add a few pairs in there and we'll try to get something. So I'm not going to talk about I don't use so many indicators, in fact. I rarely use indicators. At times I just use them for confirmation. But it's not that you're not supposed to learn how indicators flow. That's market sentiment. It can work for you at any point. That's why you bring it in when things are hard. You bring in the market sentiment and you see what other traders are looking at. Now, if they're looking at something totally different from what you're looking at, you can decide to take them out. Yeah. You tell him, I'm taking your stop loss. He argues. You tell him, bro, close your trade. He refuses. You just take him out. That's simply how at times you can do it. At times, some trades are so easy. You put it there. You tell someone you are making money today. Of course, now I rarely trade with people. I'm always in those, right? I rarely trade with, there are people I trade with, yeah, at night. There's a Chinese guy that we always have sessions at 2 a.m. He's actually in the tutor group, but he's not there actually, but he's part of my tutor group. We trade like at 2 a.m. That's a different market. Again, we don't even trade GBP. We trade we trade Audi JPY. Those are the pairs we trade, but with the same strategy. Because at that time, you're not going to tell me that he's going to trade like you. He's not going to trade GBPUSD. That's a slow market. He wants to now trade momentum at that time. Let's go to Audi JPY. I think the analysis is still there that we took. I don't know if it's still there though. No, it's not there actually. But it's the same analysis that we are looking at. So currently we are looking at shorting this market. I think the analysis yesterday was to buy, and currently we hit take profit on that with the same analysis. Yeah, same analysis. And you can see right now, 105 is our next level. So it's where we are looking to show this market. We already had a confirmation or a signal for us to. This trend line is currently far, but you can just see how the market has been reacting with that trend line. So this is kind of a triangle pattern. It can break to the upside, but we would like to get a retracement simply. Yeah, this market hasn't broken out yet. You can get a fake out. That's when you need to apply some stuff. Yeah, you can get a fake out. So until it breaks above this area here, you can't say it has broken. It can decide to break back in since we are having some momentum candles. Yeah. So for me to take a sell from here, to confirm a sell, that's to first show me that it's ready to change the trend, meaning the break of this trend line. That's simply how I trade. I don't just jump in just because I feel that the market is going to change from here. I have first see break of structure. So by the time it breaks this trend line, it means this level has been broken around here. So it will break this trend line, give me a retest there and short, yeah? And I know if Michael is from Nigeria. If he was part of the school, I don't know if he is, but we announced it late, yeah? Michael would have showed him the entry model that we use. At least his trading has largely changed, yeah? He's someone who we have been having sessions together. He's always kicking me up and down. Conversation. So we always have sessions with him. Yeah. So it's simple technical analysis. Simple technical analysis. I always sometimes just pass through these pairs and see what's going on. Now, like this is USD JPY. Not so perfect. Let me see. Not so perfect. This can confuse you because it has broken onto the another side, but can give you a short, can give you a shorting market though. We're seeing a rejection there. And this is an in pattern, so can get in a quick sell here. Let's test it for sure. Tomorrow shall check this market. Stop loss above structure. Take profit can be here, but this would be preferable. So meaning GBPUSD would actually continue with the buys. Yeah, that's what I'd expect. So I would put in here a line in here to say that if it breaks above, I won't wait for my stop loss to be hit. I won't wait for my stop loss to be hit. I'll just take out from here. Yeah. But currently this trade can give us some profits. So you can also watch this area because you may see an order block right here. You can watch that area too. So simply I would be shorting this market the way it's moving. But of course I don't trade such markets. I don't trade USD JPY, but sometimes I like to watch how my analysis is going to flow. It helps keep up my psychology. And even though the reason why I post so many charts is because that's my confidence. Yeah. When that trade hits take profit, my confidence is built by far. So don't mind me posting my setups. Your analysis can be yours, right? Mine can be wrong. So it builds your confidence, yeah? It builds your confidence a lot. And I can see that I'm saying that here the dollar is going to get weakness too. I'm saying that, and of course we have that divergence here. And if you pull a Fibonacci from here to here, you can see that it may drop up to the 60 level here. And how many candles will it take for this forward form? These are around 26 bars. That's too far for us since we are scalpers, yeah? So it dropped down to a lower time frame, which makes this trend line so far. And you can see that you can look to short again from here to here. You can look to short again from there to there. Now, if it pulls back to a trend line like that, that's the best short. But currently, we can continue watching the market. But it can also give you, this is the DXY, it can also give you a chance for you to jump out before you stopped out on any other pair. Yeah. So I tend to correlate all this and get familiar with the market, know how everything moves. It gives us an advantage. Someone told me why I rarely take losses. Yeah. I rarely take losses because of the correlation, and I stick to the plan. Even though it's not going on well, I stick to that plan. Guys have been here for 2 years, yeah? 2 years. Some have been with me for 3 years. This is the same strategy that I've been using. Of course, at times I bring in stuff that they don't know about, order flow, some stuff like that. That's when the charts are killing me and I really need to make money. That's when I pull out all those funny styles to try to accomplish. But this is the same strategy I've been using for years. Yeah. So we just trade like that, slowly by slowly. And the grind, no one is coming. One thing I like to motivate myself with is no one is coming to save me. Yeah. This is the life we are living. You either make money or you're hated in society. So if you know that you want to wake up at 5, do analysis, and go to work maybe at 8, make money at work, come back home, go for meetings, make that same money. Yeah. So that's the same thing. Post your charts. No one cares about your charts. Even though you take a loss, post it. It helps build your confidence. The next time you want to post a setup, you'll be thinking, I can't lose a trade twice. People are watching, even though no one is watching. Yeah, it builds your confidence a lot. So if this market breaks above here, above this red line, it would be off for me. That's if I was trading it. But for now, stop loss is 20 pips away. Literally, this is how many pips? This is 7 pips, but I'll just leave it there. And I want to watch how the market is going to move. If it reacts above this, then I'll know that it's assured it has to reach here. That's simply how you do it. So I guess we've been here for 20 minutes. I don't know if anyone has a question that we can look at. Yeah, that we can look at and call it a night. Does anyone have a question? Mark, Mark, how have you been trading? They sent your funded account, so you must be withdrawing by now.
Yeah, good evening, Emma.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Doing fine.
I'm actually make first withdraw tomorrow. Actually, withdraw weekly, so I'm actually making my first withdraw tomorrow.
On two accounts.
Yeah, on two accounts.
Hey man, you're killing it. Crazy. That's 1 week, right? Because you told me they sent the passwords last week on Friday,
On Tuesday,
on
on
Tuesday.
Tuesday, Tuesday last week.
Okay, so what percentage? Oh, you don't want to share.
I can share, but I'm not in so much of a profit because both accounts, one I've been in just $200, then the other one just about 300 and something.
That's crazy. Anyway, you've put in the work, yeah. Today, so the reason why we had different entries, yeah. I saw you posted your chart. The reason why we had different entries is because we're using different brokers. That's why I always tell you guys stick to FXCM. Stick to FXCM for GBP USD. Because these other brokers are going to give you different data. Yeah. And at least I'll try my level best to always zoom out on the trend lines that we draw because I realized we kind of had different trend lines. Like some of you had, I saw Diego's trend line was running somewhere else. He left out this point. Now you see this point is what made the difference today. This one. You see this wick here. It's what made the difference. Because I saw, was it you or Diego? One of you took in all the wicks, meaning you missed out on this trade. Then you left out this one. This was our second point. Yeah, because it's the one that led all these other points were just a reaction to that point. So you literally missed out by, but anyway, the analysis was the same. I know Yelano said that how comes we all have different entries? And I didn't reply because I just wanted you guys to try to figure it out. At times I don't just come in because you guys know what you're doing. Yeah. You guys know what you're doing. So I just let it be, but it's the broker. Last time you saw how this broker, what was its name? This broker here. Was it Rwanda? It was either what? No, it was Forex.com. Forex.com was showing us a different low of the week from FXCM. So just stick to FXCM like for the rough work. Now, if you don't want people to know your strategy and you want to share a chart, just get another Forex pair, clean it, and just put the sell or buy too. Yeah, because at times you don't want to just show your strategy like that. But it's really amazing. I saw also someone is making a withdraw. Someone sent me a chart today of profits they're withdrawing this week. Him is withdrawing around $500. He made 1,000. He made 1,000 on it, so he's withdrawing 500. I think it's a 50-50 split. I don't know if it's 80-50 though, but it's amazing. Yeah. So, does anyone have anything else we can look at? Then we call it a night. But we need to trade these markets. That's why, and we need to trade Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin is easy. You just you just open. Only that when you're in the wrong side, it's kind of faster. You can see big numbers. But if you're in the right side, once it drops like for a short time, if it drops like 5 minutes, you're making now with 0.0 with let me even though it's 0.10, it's going to be crazy move. Yeah. Now, for example, once I entered on this candle, and then this red one, this first red one, you let me first, you see this first red one here, immediately dropped like that and closed. I was reading some good profits. I was like, anyway, Bitcoin moves fast, and GBP was just stalling there. Was just stalling around this area. Ernest was so happy, though we took him out. Sorry to drag him, but me and Ernest had a competition, a mini competition today. I just hope he didn't get feelings over it. Yeah. At times we have these chats. We just say, let me just show you guys how it looks like in the private group. Which screen am I sharing? Just a minute. This is okay. I hope it doesn't watch. You know, he watches the videos. You'll be like, Emma, you dragged me in. Okay, let me share. So this is how the private group looks like. Yeah. Now, Ernest, the conversation is here between me and Ernest. It begins from here today. Oh, Mark posted, let me see. So Ernest posted the sell. Someone first posted the buy though. Okay, it's here. Ernest posted the sell, then it came in with the buy. So we had a mini competition from around, you can tell everyone had different entries, right? Diego had a different one, Mark had a different one. Then I told Mark that, yeah, Ernest was like, are you already in or should I exit my trade? Anyway, I'm holding, no intimidation. We simply do that sometimes. Yeah, no hard feelings, just for to get that courage of staying in your trade. So we did that. Then at some point, he was in control when I'm losing this trade. He was in some good control of the market, but of course, the news later came in. Yeah, so simply that. So anyway, thank you for being here today. You guys are amazing. So I think that's it for today. Have a good night.
Have a good night, too.